Hi, I'd like to welcome you back to our channel. I am Bethany Rose and this is So Northern Quilting, and today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful Christmas wreath wall hanging. It's got lovely scalloped borders, so if you guessed in the last video what I got in the Christmas fabric haul that would make something that hang on your door, it's a wreath and it's the scalloped border template, and I just think it's so fun. So I made this appliqué design, and it will be provided in the blog post, so you can cut it out on your Cricut machine or your silhouette machine or whatever machine you've got, or you can hand cut them out. It's fine to do that. And look at it though, it's so fun. So we've got a robin and poinsettias and a Christmas star and some mistletoe. And I didn't have any brown fabric, so I actually dyed that myself, and my battery's dying, so I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. So yeah, the appliqué design will be provided in the blog post as a PDF and SVG file, so that you can either print it out or import it into your cutting machine program. I think it's really cute. So and if you notice, it is actually a different one to the one that was in the video last time in the little sneaky peek. That is because I sat down to edit that video and everything was blurry, and I don't know why, so I made a new one. So it's a lot bigger. The design is the same size, but the border is a lot bigger, so that I could add kind of like 4 scallops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just think it's so cute. And I didn't put any binding on because not only am I really rubbish at binding, it's not the actual binding. I can make the binding, I can sew the binding, it's the joining it together, and I just didn't want it to look messy. And also, most importantly part is I don't have any more of this green fabric, so I did cut out some of the red fabric that's in the poinsettias, but I didn't want it to be like, you know, like bright red, you know, detract from the middle. So, and then I didn't have any green thread left, so I did use the red thread just as like zigzag to bind the corner, the edges, but it wasn't binding. So yeah, but basically I show you, hopefully I've tried to make this video shorter. That was my goal. So I started off like, I've not shown you me cutting it out or assembling this, like we just go into like, right, this is done, like all this is done, let's quilt it, let's like do the border, you know. Yeah. So hopefully that you get the idea, because it feels really weird to me to like not show you everything, but it's a tutorial, really weird. So hopefully that's kind of like what you guys want, because I've had feedback that you don't want long videos, so hopefully it's not too long. Yeah, so let's go and I'll show you how to make a video. I will show you how to make the Christmas wreath. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. I have made so what happened is I made a wreath and I filmed it and everything, and sat down to film it, to edit the video, and it was all blurry. So I've made another one, and because I know that the videos can be quite long and apparently you guys don't enjoy long videos, I've decided to speed it up a bit. So I have designed the appliqué part and assembled it all together. I've assembled the whole like quilt top for the wreath, and then so I'm just going to show you how I embroider it. I'm going to quilt the background and then we're going to make the border. So hopefully it shouldn't be that long and I can make it be not as long in the editing, but yeah. So what I've done is I didn't have enough Bondo web, so I used normal iron-on interfacing and just glued it on with the Elmer's glue, and that worked fine. And I didn't have any brown fabric for the robin, so I dyed some. Now let me show you, because this, look at that gorgeous colour. I just think it's lovely, and I made that, so I'm really happy. So, and then yeah, so I'm just gonna do the free motion embroidery on it. I'm gonna use black, and then for the quilting on the borders it's gonna be gold, and then on this bit it's gonna be gold as well, but like for the main piece it's gonna be black, because I think that'll be nice. So I'm gonna do that and I'll let you watch, and I shall fast forward that and add some nice music, and then yeah. Hopefully it should be a shorter video. I finished the embroidery part of the wreath now, and I've started doing the little bits on the border. I suppose it's a border, I don't know. And I want to have lots of lines But so I've done these are 1/8 of an inch apart, and I'm going to do even more when I get round to doing it outside. I need to do it with the normal foot, so I'll do that afterwards. And then what I've done is I've used a stencil with the pounds pad and the chalk, and then I've just sketched on top of it so I can see the lines more, because it's more like a guide. How I look at the stencils, it's more like a guide rather than like a definite you must do this blah 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 thing. So I've started to stitch it with the green thread on the top. I'll show you the thread. This Madeira thread, gold 6. I finished the embroidery part of the wreath now, and I've added some gold quilting lines. I'm going to add some more lines. These are 1/8 of an inch apart, and I'm going to add some more in between so that it's just like really fine lines of like a sparkle. I think that would be really, really pretty all around this border. And then for the outside border, I suppose it's a border, I don't know what else you would call it, I've used one of the stencils with the pounds pad and the chalk and whatever. I think the pounds pad is the chalk. Whatever, I've used the stencil and the chalk, and I've just gone over it with a pen, and you can see how gorgeous it is. I've used the gold thread on the top and the green thread in the bobbin, so it's basically invisible on the back. And then I'm going to add the quilt label on the back in the middle because I want to hide all this like bits of thread that's bunched up, and I had to use the white thread, and then the backing got caught in the back there, so I'm gonna just like cover that up with the quilt label. I think that'll make it look nice and finished. So I thought I would just film a little bit more and fast forward it, of course, for doing the quilting in the background with the stencil. And if you want to learn how to make your own stencils to use with the pounds pad, I'm going to do a tutorial, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, right, I'll show you all the quilting now. Okay, I've had a thought, and I've decided that because I'm not very good at binding, is I'm not going to bind it. Well, I'm not very good at binding, and also I don't have enough of this green fabric left to bind it so that it looks sort of like seamless. I think that the red that I cut out, it will be too harsh. So I've decided that what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zigzag around the edge and it'll be fine. And then I could stick it in the washing machine and all this pen and everything will disappear and it'll be great. So I'm going to do that. Right, what did you think? I hope you liked making a Christmas wreath together. I hope that you found it useful. I hope that I explained what we were doing. Yeah, I hope that it's a short video. I've not edited this yet, but I hope that it's what you guys wanted. And stay tuned for a tutorial coming up of how to make your own stencils for quilting, because it just looks so cool. Can you see that? It's like an ivy pattern. It's gorgeous. Right. So I can't wait to see all of your Christmas wreaths. Please share them with me. You can private message me on Instagram, you can email me, you can put in the comments in the blog post. I think you can put pictures. I'm thinking to start a Facebook group, so I'll probably do a Facebook group by the time this video comes out, and that will be in the description below. But feel free to share everything that you make that you want me to see, because I think that would be really fun. So yeah, shall see you next time. Bye, thank you for watching.